Today we're talking about the endings of one of the greatest film trilogies ever made, The Godfather. Not just how each story ends, but how each one closes in revenge, betrayal, and blood. Each film builds toward one final purge, where enemies fall, power shifts, and legacies are sealed. But which one truly left the deepest impact? Which ending hit the hardest and earned its place in cinematic history? Let's count them down. From the quietest fall to the coldest strike. At number 3, The Godfather Part 3. After a lifetime of regret and a desperate attempt to go legit, Michael steps aside and names Vincent as the new Don. And with that, the final hits begin. Don Altobello is poisoned with a smile. Archbishop Gilday is gunned down in the Vatican. The corrupt banker, Keinzig, is hung from a bridge like a message from hell itself. All of it plays out during a grand opera, where Michael's son performs on stage, unaware that his family's sins are spilling blood outside. The sequence is elegant, haunting, and poetic. The editing is tight. The symbolism is powerful, but something is missing. Michael is no longer the hand guiding it all. He's just a broken man watching his legacy unravel. His enemies die, but so does his soul. The tragedy lands, but the weight doesn't match the first two. It's a beautiful ending visually, but emotionally distant. At number 2, The Godfather Part 2. Michael Corleone is colder, sharper, more ruthless. He doesn't just eliminate threats, he erases them. He orders the assassination of Hyman Roth, an old rival who had once played the game as cleverly as Michael himself. He forces Frank Pentangeli into silence, driving him to take his own life, for the sake of loyalty. But the moment that defines this ending is Fredo, his own brother. Betrayer or not, Fredo is blood. But Michael gives the order anyway, and Fredo is killed out on the lake during a quiet fishing trip with his nephew. No words, no warnings, just a final, devastating blow. And in the very last moments, Michael sits alone, surrounded by memories of his father and a time when the family still meant something. He has all the power. He's won the war. But what's left? The crown is his, but the cost is everything. Cold, hollow, tragic. And at number 1, The Godfather, the one that changed cinema forever. Michael stands in church, calm and composed, as he becomes godfather to Connie's baby. While the priest asks if he renounces Satan, his enemies are falling one by one. Mo Green is shot through the eye while getting a massage. Barzini is ambushed on courthouse steps. Tattaglia is gunned down in bed. Even Tessio, a longtime ally, is betrayed and taken away without resistance. And all the while, the organ music echoes through the church. The killings are clean, precise, surgical. Then it ends with Michael lying to Connie, his own sister, telling her he didn't have her husband killed. But behind her, in the shadows, we see the truth. The door slowly closes, and the transformation is complete. Michael Corleone, once a war hero who wanted nothing to do with the family business, has now become the most feared man in America. Calm, calculated, untouchable. This is not just the best ending in the trilogy, it's one of the greatest endings in all of film history. A masterclass in storytelling, visuals, and character. So what do you think? Does the original still reign supreme, or did Part 2 strike you harder? Which ending do you think truly earned the title of Godfather? Let me know in the comments. And if you love The Godfather, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a moment. Stick around. More stories are coming your way.